Hey there everybody, and welcome back to another pregnancy update. Today we are doing week 7. So I know this update is going to be going up a little bit later than the rest of my updates, and that is because I was out all of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We had our choreography camp with the color guard team that I teach, as well as I had a very long weekend class on Saturday that took up most of my day. And so I was unable to record all over the weekend and edit all over the weekend and everything. And so this is coming to you a little bit later than usual, but the important part is it's still coming. Better late than never. In week 7, baby is as big as a blueberry, measuring ½ an inch. Baby's brain and heart are becoming more complex, and baby is generating about 100 new brain cells each minute. Baby is also developing a permanent set of kidneys. Baby's arm and leg joints are now forming for my body at 7 weeks. Nausea, food cravings, the urge to pee, acne, thanks to the good old hormones, extra saliva, and emotional. Week 7 has been kind of interesting because I remember with my last pregnancies, week 7, I was down for the count. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to get out of bed. I wanted to throw up all over anything and everything that was in my sight, and it was pretty darn miserable. But luckily with this pregnancy, I've been okay. I haven't been super nauseous. I do get nauseous at some points during the day. A lot of times it's just when I'm really super exhausted, or like when I do get up in the morning and I work. I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos. It is really hard to wake up at 4 a.m. and then sit in front of my computer and sing and dance with kids on the other side of the country. So when I'm really tired like that and I'm doing a lot of motion, I tend to get a little bit nauseous, but it seems to go away, and I have a couple of different remedies for that that are natural, and it just seems to get the job done. I've still been hungry, but not as hungry as I have been. I feel like I can still pack in as much food as I could in the previous weeks, but I don't feel like I need as much or that I'm as hungry as many times during the day. I'm still getting a lot of headaches, and I mean, every day, all day, never ending headaches. I still have really bad allergy symptoms, and my eyes are still always on fire. They're on fire if I open them, if I close them, they're on fire. Always on fire, and that has always been a pregnancy thing for me. Actually, it's not even just a pregnancy thing. It's an always thing, whether I'm pregnant or not, but when I am pregnant, it is so much worse. The varicose veins on my feet and my legs that I had mentioned before in the previous weeks are no longer as bad, which I think is kind of weird because I feel like they should be getting worse, but they've actually gotten better, so I'm not going to complain about that. I like that. I don't want them to get any worse because they're not fun. This week I have a lot of anxiety, and it's not even that I'm like worrying about anything. It's just like I just feel tense and just like, you know, when you're like super stressed out and it just like hurts your chest and it's hard to breathe, and I don't know. That's what I feel like all the time. I don't have to be stressing about anything. I don't have to be worrying about anything. I can win the lottery and I'd still be super anxious and having a lot of anxiety, and I just think it's just a hormonal thing. I have bad anxiety outside of pregnancy, but while I'm pregnant, at least this time, it is so bad. Like it always hurts to breathe because my anxiety is just so bad. My stomach is always cramping and hurting, and hopefully that'll go away soon, but I don't foresee that happening. I think it's going to be around for a while. The one thing that is kind of weird in week 7, apart from all of the things that I just said, which outside of pregnancy can also be normal for me, is that I don't really feel pregnant. Like in my other pregnancies, like I felt pregnant, I felt like I was growing, and I felt like things were happening, and this time I just don't really feel pregnant. Like if I didn't know I was pregnant, I feel like the things that I'm experiencing right now wouldn't be of any concern to me. Like they wouldn't spark any type of like light in my brain that's like ding this is not normal. Like I feel like a lot of the stuff I'm experiencing now is just something I would experience on a typical day not pregnant. I have not had my first doctor's appointment yet. It is when I'm 8 weeks and 2 days along. It is on Monday. So the Monday coming up whenever this video is uploaded, the following Monday after this video is uploaded is when I'm going to be seeing my doctor for the first time. So that should be exciting, hopefully. Hopefully we get all good news there. I'm sure I'll be sent for all of my blood work and all of my testing. And like I said, I am high risk. So when you go and get your blood work drawn for your first appointment, or whatever your screenings that you get done, I get like 3 times the amount done than the typical person. Can you guys hear that banging sound? Madeline woke up, well, didn't even wake up. She hasn't even gone to sleep yet. It's nap time right now and she is in her room. She's supposed to be sleeping, but she is up banging on her door screaming to get out. Oh, toddlers and terrible twos, they are really fun, especially when you're pregnant and you're super tired and you just want to sleep all the time. And that is a fun part of being pregnant, is that you are tired always. At least in the first trimester. And this week, week 7, has been so bad for feeling exhausted and being tired. And I've had a lot going on this week, but at the same time, it's like, I just want to sleep. Like if I could sleep all day, that would be fantastic, because I feel like that's what I need in order to catch up. And the weird thing is, it doesn't matter if you sleep 1 hour or 12 hours while you're pregnant, you still always feel equally as exhausted, regardless of how much sleep you get. It doesn't matter. I just always feel exhausted. If I get 12 hours, I still feel like I got 1 hour. If I got 1 hour, I still feel like I got 1 hour. It doesn't matter. It's just exhausting. Alright guys, well that is probably going to be it for this video. I don't have a whole lot to report on week 7, and my toddler is making horrible banging noises right now, and I can't see her in her baby monitor, so I really don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna go upstairs and get her before something breaks or my house burns down or something that all 2-year-olds are probably capable of doing. Yeah. So that's going to be it for this video. So give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!